You guys, this is happening. Not you, Ollie, goofball. Well, I'm about to do a chunk, so that's why I've got a chunk of hair in it, but... it's taken seriously like 8 hours just to do those because I'm doing it by myself. I'm so freaking excited. I've wanted dreads forever! Yeah! Trying to aim you guys. Here, I'll hold my phone in between my legs. This is seriously taking forever. I think I underestimated how long it actually takes to make good dreads when you're doing them by yourself. When you go in and have somebody do them for you, you'll want like 6 to 9 hours depending on how much hair you have, how thick it is, how long it is, etc. Sorry the camera's shaking, but yeah. And doing this, really, I thought my hair had thinned out a lot from after having Clyde, and I seem to have lost a lot of hair, but I really haven't. I have so much hair left. Like, this is seriously a quarter of my head. It doesn't look like much because I've got it like rammed in a bun. Oh my god. I don't know if I said anything in the other one. I'm gonna throw all these together after I get all my hair done. But I had dreads when I was much younger. I ended up adding wax to I think I mentioned this. And it ruined them and made my hair silky smooth. They fell out because, well, I didn't do them well enough either. My sister helped me and she friggin' rushed through it. So I had a ton of hair. It was super long and it took us like 4 hours if that, so yeah. But during the daylight, I'll show you guys how I'm doing this. Typically, you don't want to kill your hair because you can brush it out, but you just need to, be careful of the roots, like your scalp. Ooh. Be careful of your scalp. Don't pull them too tight. Don't pull all the hair out of your scalp, otherwise your dreads are gonna fall out. But I've been nubbing them. I'm going to get some real hair extensions so that I can cheat and make them really long because I thought that they'd be longer than they are, but they're not. I've been taking, that's what I meant by nubbing them. Because it turns out this looks cute when you have a ton of them, but I've been doing my research and it actually, they tend to, whew. Oh, that was a bad angle. Yeah, it's not better. They tend to help your dreads fall out if they're not enough, especially like the thinner they are. The less knotty they can physically get because they're thinner. But yeah, so I'll put some pictures of when I used to have it. I actually dyed my hair specifically. It was like in a skunk. I had black on the sides and like a mohawk of bleach blonde. I wanted white, but I was young and dumb and broke, so I got bleach blonde, kind of yellow. So when I actually did my dreads, they mixed, and they were freaking sweet looking. But this time, I'm gonna get extensions, my hair color, that I actually have to make them. You get smooth extensions, like brushable ones, on little clips of real human hair, and then I have to dread them and then install them. So that'll be fun. Plus, I'm nubbing them because I don't know how long it'll be before I get them. So that's gonna be fun trying to add friggin' extensions too. But whatever. Some of them are a lot longer than others, though. I've cut my bangs prematurely, so now I've got to keep them out of my face. With Ollie, I have one more to do and then I'm going to bed. I put the boys to bed, and I stay up way too late doing this. It's been 3 days, and I've probably put a solid 18 hours into them already. I don't know how many I have. I know a lot of people are thinking, ooh, white girl with dreads, that's super gross, but, I mean, I don't think so. I think it all depends on what kind of dreads you have. It doesn't matter what color you are. A lot of people I have been seeing lately, and I don't think it's lately, I think I just now have learned the word for it. Once again, bad angle. You're welcome. Or neglect locks, which I personally do what you want. I don't really care. It's your hair, but I think they look dirty because they're literally neglect locks. It's where you let your hair basically do what it wants. You don't brush it. I mean, you can like guide it by separating certain parts of it, but they end up matting together and dreading by themselves. Some of them look cool, but in my day, personally and through the internet, I have seen some pretty gnarly looking ones. Like, not that good kind of gnarly. Male, female, I don't care what color you are, on everyone. I'm not a huge fan of neglect locks. I'm also not a huge fan, even though I've seen some gorgeous ones, of big old, like, hog legs, like as big as my thumb or bigger. Personally, last time I did my hair, I had some thicker ones. I think a couple of them may have been as thick as my thumb, but I wasn't a huge fan of that. I want what's called sister locks. I don't know if there's another word for them. I'm using my feet to hold my camera. Or my phone. But it's just they're the thinner ones. And I want to actually do stuff with my hair. I'm not feminine enough to sit there and curl it and put products in it and blah blah blah. I don't mind maintaining dreadlocks because I freaking loved them when I had them, but I had to give up on them because they were just there's so much work that had to be done to them because I ruined them, and I had to do it by myself. That kind of sucked. But now I'm doing it by myself again. But I love it. Sorry guys, I'm still a little gross. So I said I put 18 hours into them, or give or take, a lot of freaking time. But it's nice because it's kind of like I have to use my hands, but I can still interact with everybody. Most of the time while Oliver's doing his schoolwork out of his book, he's a smart little cookie. I don't necessarily have to help him or point at things. So I just sit by him and I coach him. If he gets stuck, I help him. But for the most part, he's just really good on his own. So I just sit there and I kind of do this. And then Clyde plays while he does his homework. Or Tony plays with Clyde. Or when I've cooked breakfast and everybody's nice and full and goes and plays, I do my hair. Or I put the boys to bed and then I stay up way too friggin' late because I just want this shit done. It's taking forever. I don't have much support for doing them again, which, I mean, look at my life. There's not many things people support decision-wise that I've made. So at this point, I'm just kind of like, fuck it. I don't really care. I'm tired of feeling like a frumpy mom. I want to do something young and fun, and I've wanted dreadlocks for a long time. Tony's not necessarily supportive. He liked that I had hair with volume, and it was soft. It really was. I don't really use shampoo. I only wash my hair like every 3 to 5 days anyways. I bathe. I just don't wash my hair often because you're not supposed to, because that's why you have natural oils in your hair. But I also use like the Jason shampoo and stuff, so it's nice and no additives, no parabens, no nasty, awful skin cancer causing crap. So yeah. But this is going to be fun because I actually have psoriasis of the scalp, and I remember my scalp itching last time, but I'm a lot more knowledgeable when it comes to things for scalp itch and stuff, so yeah, I'm not going to miss brushing my hair. I do have bangs. We'll see if I enjoy those or not. I might end up giving them a test run, and if I don't like them, then I'll just dread it and add an extension, because I'm a cheater. I don't really care. And then eventually, after I add my extensions, I'm going to bleach a couple white and put a couple colors in my hair, because once again, I'm young. I'm a mom of soon to be 3.
I don't have to feel like a mom. Well, you know what I mean. Like, I already feel like a frumpy mess, and I need to do something. Like, I never wear makeup, but I enjoy sometimes putting on a little bit of eyeliner and a little bit of eyeshadow. It makes me, I don't know, it makes my eyes kind of sparkle. And like Tony said, I do feel nice when I walk by a mirror. I'm like, oh, this woman's got sparkly eyes today. I don't go as far as anything else. I might do lip gloss maybe, but I don't put anything on my face. I never do anything. I'm kind of a tomboy, bummy. Heck, I got another one. Let's count them. So this is what I've done thus far. Almost all of them I've stubbed the ends. They're still all brand new, so they're all still a little bit fuzzy, but I just have to palm roll them. See how short these ones are? Super frustrating. Anyway, this is, what did I say, about 3/4 of my head, give or take. I don't know. Sorry. This side. So yeah, about 3/4 of my head. I will end up putting all these little tails in. But yeah, like these, I need extensions. I want my hair, like the shortest parts to be down here. So this is gonna need quite the extension. I want it much longer in the back. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 38. Look at this. Oh, 39. Look at this one. This one kind of grosses me out. This thing is stinky. And then I have a really thin one. I didn't mean to go that thin with it. It's kind of frustrating because then when I stubbed it, I don't know if you guys can see, it got really thick on the ends. But I'm still establishing my roots. It's kind of a pain in the ass to try to separate it in the back, but it's not too bad. I'll probably, if there's any interest, I'll probably end up doing update videos on them with more information other than what you see in my other videos, and how I'm caring for them. I think I'm going to make one how I've made them thus far. Yeah, those are my bangs. So everything else, all this, please within the next 2 days. Oh my gosh, I'm so ready just to be able to do fun things with them. They'll also go more limp the more I wash them, which you shouldn't wash. It's bright white. I was saying is you shouldn't wash them too often anyways. About as often as I wash my hair now. Because dreads aren't actually dirty. I'll get more on that. It's time for me to go night-night, and I actually timed out really well because the boys all supposed to start crying simultaneously. So,